Hey Crestwood, happy Wednesday to you and happy New Year to you. I'm so excited to see you in this new year. Gosh, I feel like we haven't talked since last year, but good to be with you again. I hope you had a great holiday. Gosh, what a wonderful Christmas and Advent season we had here at Crestwood. It was overflowing with joy and God's Spirit. I'm just so thankful for that. I hope you enjoyed your holiday. I enjoyed being away last week to visit family and friends and just to sort of recover and let all of that wonderful Advent and Christmas soak in and ready now to get into 2024. I know God has great things planned for us. I'm so excited to see what God is going to do through Crestwood in 2024. Whatever I can imagine, whatever you can imagine, God's got something even better planned. And so I'm so excited about that. I can't wait to get into that. And we're doing that now as we move into this new year. So it's my honor to bring you this devotional for this Wednesday, January 3rd. So did you make a resolution this year? Some people do that every year, a resolution to improve themselves in some way. Some people are very, very adamant about not making resolutions because they're so easy to break and then you feel guilty or defeated. But I think it's always good to have a goal to work on. And so what I want to ask you today is, what is your spiritual goal for 2024? You know, when I think about goals, I don't think about that. I think about, exercising more or losing weight or, doing something related to church and my vocation, but I don't often think of having a spiritual goal. In some ways, that feels antithetical to faith. I mean, faith is not about the destination. It's not about getting to a certain point. It's about the journey that we're on. But I don't think that means we shouldn't have goals in growing in our relationship with Jesus Christ. I think we should always be figuring out what's our next step in our faith journey to help us grow, to help us get closer to Christ, to help us to feel more connected. So what's your goal for this year spiritually? I wrestle with that with myself because obviously my faith is so connected to my job. But I also recognize that I need to have goals in how I'm growing in my faith and growing in my understanding and relationship of my faith and my relationship to Jesus Christ. So what's your goal? Maybe your goal is to start coming back to worship or to attend worship more regularly. Maybe your goal is to join a Sunday school class or a Bible study. Maybe your goal is to read the Bible daily. Maybe it's to pray more. Whatever your goal is, I really want to encourage you to pursue that. But here's what I want to really say to you, because it's so easy to have this goal, to start out with a lot of vigor, then you miss a day or you miss a Sunday or you don't go to that class. And then you're like, well, I've already broken my resolution. Why even try to continue doing it? So I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to make a resolution for 2024. I want you to make a resolution for January 4th. That's tomorrow. Make a resolution to do something tomorrow. Say a prayer. Read the Bible, whatever your goal is. Or maybe you need to make this resolution for this Sunday, January 7th. This Sunday, I'm going to worship. Great. Once you complete that resolution, now make a resolution for the next day or the next Sunday. Okay, January 4th, I actually said a prayer to God. January 5th, my resolution is to say another prayer to God. My resolution is to read another chapter of the Gospel of John. My resolution is on Sunday, January 14th, to go to church again or to go to that Sunday school class. If you make a resolution for the whole year, that can feel overwhelming. And as soon as you break that resolution, it's easy to give up. I want you to make a resolution for tomorrow and the next day and the next day and Sunday and the next Sunday. Don't overwhelm yourself. And also remember, if you make a resolution to do something and you don't do it, there's this thing called grace. It's a wonderful gift that God offers us that basically says, you know what? It's okay. I still love you, and I'm going to give you another day tomorrow to try to do better. God loves us for who we are, but God never wants us to stay where we are. So Crestwood, going into this year, I want to encourage you to make a resolution for your faith. How do you want to grow your faith this coming year? Strike that. How do you want to grow your faith tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next Sunday and the next Sunday? If we can only have a resolution for the day that's in front of us, we can accomplish that. And we'll find when we look back, oh my gosh, look how much closer I've gotten to God because I met those resolutions. And the times when I didn't, what a joy it was to experience God's grace and to realize that God's going to give me another chance. So Crestwood, make a resolution to take that next step in faith. I'm going to be here cheering you on and supporting you. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help you in that. Know how much I love you and how honored I am to serve you. God bless you, Crestwood.